Hello and welcome back to my channel, Boozy Bookish Thoughts. I'm Justine, or Jay if you prefer, and welcome to my new video. So today we are doing, it's that time of the month again where I list several random titles and say that I'm going to read them within the month, but I don't always do so. Either I read some of them or none of them, or I read completely different set of books that were not on my TBR. Joys of being neurodivergent, but at the same time, having a list kind of helps keep me accountable, gives me something to refer back to in case I'm a bit lost on what I want to read. And yeah, I just like doing them anyway because it's still helpful for me to plan my reading and to know what I want to prioritize, even if in the end it doesn't get finished. So it's okay, it's fine. I enjoy doing them. I hope you enjoy watching them. Um, and yeah. So this month is also going to be a little different because I have a whole bunch of books that I have started but not finished. And I know I normally try and finish a book before starting a new one, but things were just crazy over the past couple of months and I wasn't really following that personal rule of mine. I'm actually think double thinking, rethinking if I'm going to keep that rule. For now, I'm not scrapping it entirely, but I'm trying to be better about following it, and that includes um finishing all of these books that I've started but haven't finished. So among those, the ones that I will be prioritizing are first Ada Hoffman's The Outside. Now, this is a sci-fi book written by an autistic author featuring an autistic main character. I discussed this already, like a lot of it, in my autistic own voices video. So I will leave a link to that down below. You can check that out if you want to hear more about Ada Hoffman's The Outside. It's like space opera, really adventure type thing. And I'm about, at the time I was about a couple chapters in. Now I'm a little bit further along. I think I've done 3 or 4 chapters. Um, it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. And I hope to finish it in May, except that it's like a bit of a chonker. It's about 16 hours long, which is pretty long for me. So let's see. Let's see how I do with it. Let's see. It is audiobook though, so that's kind of makes it easier and more accessible. But um, yeah, let's see. I will do my best, and I am genuinely interested in it. So hopefully things will work out. The next book that I really want to prioritize finishing is Anthony Horowitz's The Sentence is Death. Now, I've had this on my TBR since maybe March or February. I'm not really sure. But, and the thing is, the mystery is super intriguing. I really want to know who done it. I really want to know how it was done and all of that. The main problem is that I am beginning to quickly lose sympathy for the narrator. Now, in case you don't know, this is like a Holmes and Watson dynamic between a fictional detective and a fictionalized version of the author. So the main character is technically the detective, but the narrator is the fictionalized author. Um, and I am beginning to quickly lose sympathy for the narrator. And it's hard because the main character, the detective, is designed to be unlikable. And now I'm beginning to like not like so much the narrator. I just find some of his decisions to be completely not making any sense. He doesn't seem to be like a very sympathetic character, and it's making it really hard to enjoy the book. I'm really sensitive to with how much I like characters to depend on me making it through the book. So I don't know. I really don't know what to do about it because like I don't want, also you know how I feel about DNFing. And like I want to finish the book because I want to know about the plot and all that, but I'm really struggling with the characters. And as much as I said that I would want to binge the series, I'm beginning to rethink that. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But I am only 2.5 hours away, less than 2.5 hours away from finishing this book. And so I want to put it on this list, make myself accountable to all of the viewers and be like, hey, just sit through the 2.5 hours. You can do it. You know, like it's not that hard. So hopefully putting it on this list will give me that push I need. Um, and then lastly, on the books I want to prioritize that I need to finish is Andrea Penrose's Murder at Queen's Landing. Now, this is part of a historical sort of slightly cozy, slightly gritty mystery series. It is the fourth in the series, so by now the detectives have like a good working relationship, but as of yet, I only obliquely referred to romance. I was doing really good with this and I was really interested, except that I got super distracted by the Vampires and Wine series that I mentioned in my wrap up. So this one, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't have any issue with it. I just got distracted by books that I wanted to read more. So I'm just putting it on this list so that I can prioritize finishing it. Next, I want to add some books to my TBR aside from these. Um, because all of these books are a little darker, a little grittier. But in case you watched my wrap up, you'll know that the series I binged was very light and fluffy and cozy. So I wanted to give myself an option that was kind of more that vibe as well, in case I need that's just what I'm in the mood for right now. Maybe that's what I need. So I went through my Kindle and I found the Althea Rose Mysteries box set that I own. This is by Trisha O'Malley. And I've read the first one, but the box set includes book 2, book 3, as well as the two novellas, 2.5 and 3.5. So, yeah, perfect. I'm going to put those on my TBR. I've started number 2 already, and I'm not about halfway through. I'm about a third of the way through the second book already. And it's very light, very easy breezy reading. Also very perfect for this summer heat because it takes place in a tropical town as well. And I am sweltering. So, there. Um, So, all that being said, I just want to take this short moment to also talk a little bit about some of the books that I have not finished reading but that I am deprioritizing for right now. Now, take note, I am not DNFing these. You know how I feel about DNFing. These are not officially DNF. These are just like set aside so that I will circle back around to them at a more organic point in time, and those are Dragon Quest by Anne McCaffrey, which is the second in the Dragon Riders of Byrne series, and the other is The Book Eaters by Sun Yi Dean. Now I'm setting these aside for different reasons. For Dragon Quest, I just got like a mental block with this book. I don't know why. I just wasn't interested in picking it up. So anyway, I'm setting it aside. Hopefully, I'll come back to it at a more organic time where I'm genuinely more interested to read it and finish it. For The Book Eaters by Sun Yi, this is my fault. It's completely my fault. At the time that I picked it up, the only thing I knew about it was that it was about like this family or this group of people who ate books and ate like magazines and literature and all that. And I found that super intriguing. But then as like I got through the first couple chapters, it became really apparent that this was a lot darker and a lot more like a thriller than I anticipated it to be. And considering that I have a lot of pretty dark and heavy books already, I just decided I wasn't going to continue this. It's not really what I'm in the mood for. So yeah, I'm putting it aside. It's not DNF. I will get back to it. It's also a bit of a chonker at 13 hours. And since I have the outside, which is also 16 hours, I didn't want to put both of those on my TBR. So those are the two books. They're not DNF. They're just deprioritized, set aside. Um, yeah. So that's my TBR for May. I think this is the most realistic TBR I've set on this channel so far. So wish me luck that I actually do get to finish it this time. And cheers.